Hello everyone, this is Sandy Cruz and I just wanted to take a minute to talk a little bit about integrating your credibility and study design information in your persuasive content essay. And so I put together this little document that sort of shows you how to do that. Before we get into that though, I do want to show you that this is what a secondary heading looks like. It is uppercase and lowercase. It is bolded and aligned on the left side of your page. So you'll have six secondary headings. You'll have Benefit 1, Benefit 2, Benefit 3, and Cost 1, Cost 2, and Cost 3 as separate sections within your benefits and costs sections of the primary sections of the essay. Alright, so getting on to sort of how you structure your information. I did send out just a moment ago a couple of examples of essays from the previous spring semester, and so you can kind of take a look at those and see the structure of how a good essay is organized. But you're going to start each claim. You'll have 6 claims, 3 benefits and 3 costs. You're going to start each claim with a very specific statement that is narrowly worded and doesn't include too much complexity or too many variables, but is narrowly worded, and it's going to look something like what you see here that I have circled in red. Casinos increase personal bankruptcies. This was one of our topics from the spring semester. So that is your claim, and then you're going to move into your credibility and your evidence, but you want to integrate and weave this information together and not make it super disjointed, which is a problem that we have sometimes. So make sure that as you are introducing your evidence that you're also introducing some of the study design and credibility along with it. For example, here I say using, see if I can get my pen. There we go. Okay. Using a regression analysis, okay, this offers credibility by showing that the analysis was fairly complex. A regression analysis is a fairly complex methodology, and so that adds credibility to the study. And then next we say researchers from Virginia's Shenandoah University shows credibility in that university researchers tend to be perhaps less biased than you would find in a corporate organization or a think tank that has a certain political ideology or some type of organization that represents certain corporate interests like an industry association. And so university researchers typically don't have a stake in the outcome, and so they're considered to be fairly unbiased, though everyone has certain personal biases. So we say researchers from Virginia's Shenandoah University to show that these researchers have some credibility because they're associated with the university. Okay, and then next we say found a small but statistically significant link between personal bankruptcies and casinos, and then we include our correct parenthetical citation that includes the last names of the authors and the page from which that reference comes from. Next, in your paragraph, you insert a few sentences designing describing the research design, the methodology, and the results of the research project. So research design, again, it's a regression analysis. What variables does it use? How did it get the data? Where did the data come from? Those sorts of things is what you would include as part of your study design methodology. And then the study found, what were the results, and then that would describe your data-driven evidence. Also, one of the things that I mentioned in the instructions for this writing assignment is to use the sandwich method to actually discuss your information in a paraphrased form. And so the sandwich method shows that you sort of start your sentence with the names of your authors, Darabont and Thies found, or according to Darabont and Thies, whose research appeared in a peer-reviewed journal of gambling studies. This is another way of establishing credibility for your particular article or research project. And so those are ways of integrating that credibility information without making it seem very disjointed. Explain the results here where you see the X's are, and then include the correct parenthetical citation. And then remember that every paragraph in this essay should be 12 lines or shorter, not 12 sentences, but 12 lines or shorter. We want to have relatively short paragraphs, as long paragraphs intimidate readers and they just won't read them. So make your paragraphs relatively short, put appropriate paragraph breaks in so that you don't lose points for that. So this has just been a brief video on how to incorporate that credibility information and make your claim information flow in terms of credibility, study design and methodology, and the results. And then, of course, the next paragraph would be probably interpretation. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Thanks for watching this information.